Hey guys, Taylor Twellman here on behalf of Gillette. I'm at the New England Revolution Training Center and we are getting ready for the game. So pregame rituals, right? I love to be clean shaven. So the best shave I can get is probably 24 hours before. What do you do?
I'm a big, listen to the same kind of music going into the stadium. Yeah, so like, listen to a little Jack Harlow right into the stadium. And then always have to have a peanut butter honey sandwich.
Wait a minute, whoa. Peanut butter and honey sandwich, that's like a go-to?
Go-to, 100%.
It is?
Yeah, crunchy peanut butter.
When was the last time you shaved before a game?
Like fully shave?
Like when you were like 12, 13?
Yeah, I was gonna say, probably 12 or 13, yeah. How about you, Matt?
Yeah.
What's your routine?
I mean, for me, I have to have a coffee in the morning, 100%, and 3 scrambled eggs.
No matter what?
No matter what,
So
three scrambled
if
eggs.
I give you 2 scrambled eggs, are you gonna have a bad game?
Not a bad game, just be upset. And then I don't listen to any music before the game.
Music.
I like the
like
peace
that.
and calm before a game, yeah.
A little weird.
What about you?
Mine's kind of weird, I shower twice.
Twice before game?
Yeah, I shower twice. I listen to a lot of music before the game when I'm walking in the shower too.
What gives you the most confidence before a game? The second shower or the music you're listening to?
Probably the second shower, I make sure I look good.
So you look like you're clean shaven. Do you shave before a game or no?
Yes, yeah.
What, like once every month?
When it starts getting patchy.
Once a week.
Once a week?
Yeah.
Do you shave the day before the game? When's the best shave you can get?
Probably like 2 days before the game.
2 days before a game. Because you know game day, you're gonna be more confident with that then.
Yeah.
All right. Lady in Red was my favorite song before a game. Lady in Red. Lady,
What's that song?
Yes, exactly.
What's that?
So when you go home, you're gonna go on Apple Music and you're gonna search Lady in Red. And then you're gonna tell your mom and dad that this old guy that used to play for the Revs used to listen to Lady in Red before the game. Who was your idol growing up?
Probably Diego Fagundes.
And why is that?
Because me and I always watched the
out.
games growing up, so like I wanted to be like him, playing the team as young as he did.
That's the coolest thing ever. What about you, Matt?
Still is Steven Gerrard, always has been. Wanted to play like him when I was younger and still trying to figure that out.
Did you play for him?
I did, yeah.
Was that odd?
It was definitely odd. I first met him actually in a January camp, which was very cool. And then from there, we always just stayed in contact and then had the opportunity to play for him, which was awesome. And I wouldn't change it, you know?
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, very cool.
That's cool.
I didn't get to play for him either, but my idol, I'd say like obviously my dad, but then like playing wise, Thierry Henry. And then,
Which is wild.
Yeah.
Because you're the exact opposite of that as a player.
I don't know, appreciate that.
No, but like you love defending.
Yeah.
Your favorite player is one of the best
Yeah.
attacking players ever.
Yeah, but I used to be an attacker when I was like,
Were you really?
30
When
years
did you
ago.
become a defender then? College?
College.
No way. So I witnessed your transformation as a player.
Yeah.
I don't know, in college he was playing, he was aggressive in college, man. He wasn't a defender or anything.
That's true.
Who's your idol? Who would you say your idol is?
Oh boy. Alan Shearer was my favorite center forward. So someone gave me the best advice. It was my father, who ultimately was my real idol because he played. Yeah. And he played during an era when Americans didn't play a lot. But my point was, he said something to me. He's like, why do you watch Thierry on replay? I said, what do you mean, Dad? He's like, you don't play anything like him. You can't play like him. And I was 15 or 16. He goes, you should watch someone you can learn from. I loved Alan Shearer. And I loved the fact that all he did was score goals. And that was his whole thing. And he wasn't big, he wasn't fast, he wasn't strong, but he was dynamite. But then I saw Gerd Mueller play, and this is, Peyton, you're gonna have to really Google search this one. But Gerd Mueller in the 70s literally said a quote, when I was 18, 19, I read the quote, and he said, from 18 yards and in, that's my field, or my game, or whatever the quote was. And it really resonated with me. But again, those weren't prolific players. Like I loved watching Thierry on replay or Ronaldinho or whatever it was. I loved that. But I think when I became serious of trying to play, I was like, I'm not gonna waste time because I can't do that.
Can't do it.
And I'm not saying I'm Alan Shearer. You guys know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But at least I could
emulate it.
Emulate some of that.
Those
do
qualities
that.
were
Yes.
similar.
Like when you guys are turned pro and you really became serious about your job, who is someone, and I'm looking at you, you became a center back, a right back.
Yeah.
When you watch tape or watch Champions League games or watched anyone, was there someone you said, hang on a minute, I can take some pieces of that and try to learn from that?
I mean, honestly, like one of my favorite players was Alex Song. When I played in college, I played at D mid, and like I liked Alex Song. I played at Barcelona, yeah. So I liked to like that was like what player? Like not like Thierry Henry was like Arsenal. I love Arsenal. He's like, you know, but Alex Song for me was like, oh, I want to play like him in the midfield, and then I eventually got moved back and further from goal.
But that fits your profile.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Like I can get Matt
Yeah,
and Steven
Gerrard.
Gerrard.
Yeah, yeah.
I can totally
Yeah.
get it because you played like that. But you played some right back.
Yeah, well, I got moved there because in Chicago we signed Schweinsteiger, Juninho, and Dax, and I was my third year in the league, and I was like, well, I got to find a way to get on the pitch. So, yeah, I didn't mind right back, but never really my position.
So was Liverpool always your team?
Always my team. Yeah.
So naturally, Steven Gerrard was a guy.
100%.
Peyton, were you always a outside back?
No, I was actually a left winger.
You were a left winger when you were little, right?
Yep.
I remember hearing about this Peyton Miller kid from Hartford, Connecticut. So who's your favorite player? Growing up, like who did you love?
Man, I love Diego Fagundes.
Because he played left wing?
And because of how young he was and he was playing professional for New England.
So when you became an outside back, how old were you?
I was 14.
And was there a part of you that was confident you could play that position?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's essentially like you're doing the same job, but just lower on the field. So you're just defending, but you're also getting the ability to attack too.
Yeah, and the whole field's in front of you and all that. I think the best part about playing in an away field is when it's quiet. When you score a goal and it's dead silent for like 3 to 4 seconds.
Yeah. And it's like, well, you don't even know, like, was it offsides? Like, you don't know. That's that Atlanta one where you score and it's like,
What just happened?
yeah, because basically, like, if I'm further from the goal, I'm like, I'm not the one scoring. And I'm like, did we score?
I was calling that game.
Yeah.
And it was the
one.
first
Yeah.
minute you guys scored, it was
It's
the
like
30th minute, and then all of a sudden it was dead silent. And I'm just thinking, being on the field, 40,000 plus, scoring a goal. I love scoring goals anywhere, but there was nothing better than scoring a goal on the road. It's like a quiet confidence where you're like, I got you.
It's just hard to win on the road in MLS.
It is.
It's very difficult.
When
So-
did that change, Matt, for you?
Well, playing in Chicago Fire my first 4 years, it was always hard to win. But, you know, when we came here in 2020 and even 2021, you know, that was a nice change for me, and the winning mentality was really there, and I felt like we were unplayable at times, and even when things were going wrong, we were still finding ways to win.
Yep.
So it was nice to go on the road and know that you could find a way.
The away team struggling, like for instance, Toronto in the last 73 games away from home have only won 8 games. So when I read that, I had to double check that because that seems right. But then I look at your stats and it's kind of consistent.
Yeah.
People just struggle to win away from home. It wasn't always the case, and I don't know why, but I think it's because of the atmospheres.
Yeah.
There's different ones. Going to Austin, Texas is not easy.
No.
Right?
Yeah.
Going to Colorado is not easy.
Going to Texas alone or Florida is
Go to
always
the
tough.
Texas and Florida. I
is always
agree.
difficult.
I agree. That is the best shave I can get. Andrew, best haircut in MLS besides mine.
I'm gonna have to keep it at home, and I'm gonna go with Leonardo Andres Campana.
Ooh.
Best haircut in the league, probably, I'd say.
You feel like he should do like a shampoo commercial?
He for sure could. He probably does have some deals going on, you know?
How much would Gillette have to pay him to shave that coif on top of his head?
A lot.
A lot of
for
money.
him. A lot for him. A lot for him. Yeah.
Best haircut in MLS, Matt.
I'm gonna go more with like a flow, and I think Forsberg or a Walker
Oh, it
Zimmerman,
is.
long hair, you know.
Have you ever tried to grow it out like that?
I cannot. It gets
No
all
chance.
curly and poofy, so
It
no
is.
chance.
Plus, you got a tennis ball size head, so that wouldn't work. Peyton, best haircut. If you say Diego Fagundes for this, I'm literally gonna leave here.
Nah, I'm gonna go with Leo too.
That's interesting. Does he have any idea that you guys have a man crush on him?
I feel like he just knows that he.
He just knows,
aura,
doesn't he?
You know. So.
So after he scores and he does this, are you both like, damn,
Wow.
I'm so jealous?
Wow. Yeah.
Farrell's definitely jealous.
Oh,
definitely
okay.
jealous.
Okay. There's a personality from that. There we go. There we go.
How much to shave your head right now?
Easy.
Not much
I
for
have to-
Farrell.
yeah, not
You
much.
would do, yeah, oh, yours is easy.
I'm there.
That's
I'm there.
unfair.
I'm halfway there.
Matt,
the price.
Matt would cost a little money. I think the wifey would be a little.
She would be more upset than I, for sure. It wouldn't take much, but my wife.
Did you ever shave your head?
Yeah, I used to bust my head
I did
when I was
too.
a kid.
I
Yeah.
did too.
Yeah.
Then I got like 6 scars on it, and people were calling me powder, and I was like, no, it don't work. Peyton.
I don't think there's a price on it. I don't think I'll ever
Okay, yeah. Oh, hairline's coming
Maybe
back.
like-
Your hairline is getting
Hair, I know.
For
Your
17?
hairline's coming back.
For 17? I don't know.
I know. I was gonna say, how old are you with that 5 head over there?
This ain't real.
It's real.
This is real.
I love it. Yeah. Awesome. What about you?
Shave my head?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a good question. Honestly, it'd be a decent chunk of change. Not as much as Campana.
Yeah.
Because I'm all here for the content. And I think the content of me shaving my head, I
Would
think
be
a lot of
more-
fans would enjoy how miserable it would make me look.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of fans would enjoy that moment. Hey guys, I hope you had a good time. It's Taylor Twellman on behalf of Gillette. This is the best my game can get.